Hello everyone and welcome back to another event. We are back at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for another race in the Global Mazda MX-5 Cup Series. This is a 1.7k strength of field, and yeah, I'm feeling a bit more confident this time than I was last time, and hopefully after the tweaks I've made to the microphone and sound levels in the sim, you might actually be able to hear some of the things I'm saying during the race this time. So maybe you might enjoy that. Who knows? You certainly never got the chance to find out in the last race, so here's hoping. This is going to be the second race that we've done this week at this particular track, having done the multi-class similar production car challenge yesterday. I'm thinking I'm going to continue maybe swapping between the two, maybe with a bit of an emphasis on this series, because this is the one I want to focus on for the season, and then I might dip into the Ray Formula Ford 1600 towards the end of the week, maybe. It depends how confident I feel with the car and that one. It is a completely different beast to drive, very unstable and very little grip, no downforce. It's an open wheel car, but anyway, if I ever come around to driving that one and recording it, I'll talk about that if we get there. But for now, I'm just, again, we're in qualifying. I'm sat in the pits, just waiting for a little while, giving the other drivers a chance to get out on the track. It's solo qualifying. We don't see each other while we do this. I'm not getting in anyone's way, but I'm just giving everyone else a chance to put some laps down, and I want to find out what kind of times I'm competing against. But saying that, I'm just going to get out on track now. And
the pit exit looks clear. Okay, Dan, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
There we go, thanks Jim. And yeah, so we're going to try and gently warm the car up. Just maybe drag the brakes a little bit around some of these straight sections of track. So you can see in the bottom left I've got a bit of a brake input while I'm at full gas. And all that's going to do is it's just going to really, really heat the brakes up, which in turn should heat the tyres up a little bit. And that's important because you really want the tyres at maximum performance by the time you get to the line and start your first lap. Because cold tyres and cold brakes equals no grip, no braking stopping power, and you need as much as you can, as quickly as you can for qualifying. And this is the only chance we're really going to get to do this. It's going to make the race really quite dangerous, particularly lap 1, turn 1. Fortunately, last time we did manage to survive turn 1 without too many dramas. There was an unfortunate fellow in a yellow car that had a bit of a drama going up the inside of us last time. Spun it on his own. Fortunately, we checked the replay and made sure that we did leave him loads of room. But that's enough about last race. As we're coming up to the final chicane now, I'm going to maybe start talking less, just to give me a good chance of setting a decent lap this time round. I could feel the car really stepping out at the rear there. I'm not confident that these brakes are really warmed up very well. A bit of a blip of the throttle there as we come down to second, just to keep the rear end stable. I'm going to hustle over to the left, get the car turned in nice and gentle on the brakes into this long corner, and then really abuse the track limits as we exit this corner and just completely mug off the line there. Go as far to the left as you like, as long as you stay out of the grass. And we're going to straighten the car out, get hard on the brakes, and hustle over to the right hand side just to straighten out this corner as much as we can. As we come back up this hill, we're going to lift over this bump in the road, get over to the right hand side, and turn the car in aggressively into this corner, cutting off the track limits there. And then we're going to try and get close to the 8.
That's a new fastest lap for Brandt, 1:35.00.
Our 1:35 is easily beatable, but I can see a 1:32.7 up there. That's going to be difficult to beat. Anyway, I'm looking out for the 2 board, and I'm hard on the brakes. And we're into the corner. trying to get the inside sausage curb, the blue sausage curb, just to really straighten out the chicane, and then we're going to mug off the track limits on the inside on the way out of that chicane. I did say I wasn't going to commentate, but there we go. Got to be really careful coming through this last chicane. You take too much of that sausage curb and you will invalidate the lap.
P5, that lap time was 1:34.26.
So I know I can do better than a 34.2. And ideally I want to be aiming for a 33, a high 33. I'm going to really try and push the car through here. And I've made 4/10 already. So I'm just got to keep that up. Be able to hit the target at the high 33. And probably, I think the big reason that we're making so much time now is because we've managed to, when we were being really aggressive with the tyres and the brakes and the steering on the last lap, we've really got some heat to them, so they're working much better for us now. And we're currently 8/10 up on our last lap. Everything now is going to be hinging on how well we take these last few corners. So again, looking out for the two board, down through the gears, looking out for the inside sausage curbs, around the corner, got as close to this wall as possible, and really mug off the track limits again. And we're pretty even for time. I know we're actually losing time a little bit. I don't think the exit was quite as good as last time. I'm just going to nail this last chicane. There we go. Nearly a second down, or nearly a second up on our last lap, which puts us P3. So let's just park the car up and then wait the 30 seconds for the end of the session. So it was actually quite a good quality session. I'm quite happy with that. And then next up is going to be a 10 lap race around here. It's going to take about 15 minutes, and hopefully we're not going to have the same drama as we had last time with one driver deliberately killing another leading into the final corners. That was totally unacceptable, and
that's the end of the session, P3.
Yeah, that was totally unacceptable, and I'm actually still waiting to hear back from the stewards about, or the iRacing admins, to see whether or not any action was taken against that driver. I'll have to check my emails actually. But right, so looking at the average times there, on average I am quicker than, so the green times I'm quicker than on average, and the red times are the ones that are faster than me on average. So the guys immediately in front and behind me, so the guy in second place over to my right hand side here is on average faster than me, and the guy in fourth place behind him, you can probably can't actually see him, is again on average quicker than me. But everyone else in my immediate vicinity, it looks like I've got a decent chance of beating, but I'm wondering if those average time, I mean this Ayrton dinner, that average time of 1:46.1 is absolutely because he's inconsistent and lost control of the car on several occasions. So with that race briefing disappearing, I'm expecting the start sequence to pick up soon. So we're just going to wait for the radio call from Jim to tell us a little bit about the race, and then we'll see if we can maybe not get killed going into turn 1, and hopefully not kill anybody else. And again, it's going to be a difficult job with the tyres being cold and the brakes being cold. We're going to have nearly no grip until at least the end of lap 2, and then the tyres and brakes are going to start coming alive, and we're going to be able to start pushing a little bit more. So throughout the race, I'm maybe going to try to commentate a little bit on what I'm doing.
10 laps, P3.
But the main focus...
Okay, Dan, stay calm, focus.
is to kind of talk about the decisions I'm making.
Go, go, go!
And why I'm making them.
Right side, clear right.
That very nearly ended poorly. I did not see that guy making a lunge around the outside, but I probably should have expected it with him being, you know, faster than me on average. And he's probably going to make his way past this Gabriel in front in pretty short order as well. We shall see. I need to not hit that sausage curb lap after lap, because that's going to really make it difficult to get into this corner.
Start's okay, we're still in this.
Car left, clear left.
To open up the steering wheel a little bit there, because we had Jacob having a sniff down the inside. Late coming down to second there. It's really made it difficult to get through those corners. But really damaged my entry into that chicane. Oh, I really should have slowed down for that one. But that's 3 positions.
There's an incident in the second chicane. We think it might be Fantin, B2.
Thanks to that, and the gap behind is now nearly 3 seconds. I think if we remember, we'll have a look at that in the replay afterwards. Oops. Got that wrong. But unfortunately, that's 4 incident points already, though, for something that I really should have been able to avoid. And yeah, I think if I'd just had a little bit of presence of mind to lift off the gas a little bit, I would have been able to avoid that incident much better and not come away with those incident points. But, you know, here we are. It's not the end of the world. We're still P2. Plenty of time in the race. Tyres and brakes still feel a little bit cold. Not quite up to brilliant working temperature.
The leader has just done a 133.48. You've just done a 134.12. The guy behind has just done a 133.81.
Alright, so I'm definitely slower than the guy behind, definitely slower than the guy in front. So this is, oh no, I've just binned it. And I forgot how to save that slide. Shouldn't reverse onto the track, Dan. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. That was stupid. Oh dear. Well, I've got it all to do now. That is a crying shame. It looks like... yeah, it looks like I've got damage. I don't think it's terminal, but I could do without it. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's very unlikely now that I'm going to get an opportunity to make up for that mistake. So I'm just going to have to nurse the car.
New fastest lap for Van, 132.69.
So disappointing. we'll do a lap, see how the car feels, and then maybe I'll, depending on what I...
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Incident in turn 1. It looks like Jenkins. P8.
I have a free position here.
There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Fantin.
P7, again, not too bad. Just I think we're going to really struggle to hang on to any positions, because I think we've got a bit of aero damage at the front from that contact with the wall.
Jenkins is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.8. Quicker than you entering turn 4.
And it's really going to usually I feel like I'm up to 5th much sooner at that part of the track than I usually am. Although I was there. And Jenkins just binned it again behind me.
There's an incident in the first chicane. It looks like Jenkins.
So I've got over 7 seconds to Ayrton in front. And that gap is just getting bigger and bigger. And his last lap was a 33.9.
P7.
No, it wasn't. That's his best lap.
Jenkins behind is pitting now.
What his last lap was, or how fast he's going on average, but I've also taken 2 seconds out of him, so there's a chance here for a bit of a recovery, and I've just left the braking far too late there, got distracted talking to myself. Such a shame losing it in turn 2 like that. I've not made that mistake for quite some time. But as I say, we're here now. We've got more than half the race to go. There's plenty of time to recover a bit of dignity.
Okay, Dan, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
I think he really has an advantage when it comes to top end speed, just because I don't think he has any damage to the car. But we just have to assume that I'm going to be able to make time through some of these corners. It looks like he's managed to maintain the gap and isn't likely to make a mistake again for the rest of the race. Again, just trying to keep going despite the disappointment.
The gap to Dano ahead is now 5.4 seconds.
Think back to losing it in that corner, trying to just remember what happened and think about what I should have done to catch that slide. So I think the issue is that I lost the car on the brakes,
That's your fastest lap today.
Which just means that in order to save it, I really should have given it a bit of extra gas just to try and influence the weight to shift back to the rear tyres to get them to grip. But
the guy behind has just done a 132.37.
Late on the brakes again. I wonder if you'd believe me if I told you that I was actually much more consistent with this in practice. I just lost it again. Damn. This is going to be a long race. The big decision really is whether or not I'm going to want to do another one. Immediately after this. My ego a little bit. There's a good line through there, I like that. There's a really good line through there, big fan of that. It's just a shame that Ayrton's so far ahead. That's much better timing on the brakes there.
The gap to Dana ahead is now 6.2 seconds.
I think in hindsight I'm glad I didn't make a stop to repair the damage, because I don't think I'm losing a massive amount of time. I'm still, last lap was a 35.6, so I'm losing a bit of time at the top end, but I think I'm still able to, still maintaining the gap behind, because it is huge.
2 to go.
I think if I'd pitted, I would absolutely be fighting with those guys at the back there, rather than enjoying a relatively easy ride. And loads of clear track. And the car's not too difficult to drive, like I say, it's just missing a bit of top speed. It's generating a bit more drag on the front end than we would usually. There's a 33.7 on the last lap as well, so that's that's more or less on my average lap time, or my average pace, so I'm quite happy with that. So the white flag's out, so we've got 1 lap to go.
The gap to Dana in front is now 5.9. 7th position. 1 more lap to go. That lap was at 133.59.
lap of the race again. On my personal best.
There's an incident in turn 2. We think it might be Jenkins.
It's a shame turn 2's behind me. And it's now 4 seconds to Ayrton in front. It's still too far. He's going to have to make a catastrophic mistake into these last few corners if I want to make up. I'll stand any chance of getting that 6th place and finishing the top half of the grid. Turns out I'm the one that's made the mistake there. Way too deep into the corner. That's shit hand my exit coming out. There we go, and there's the checkered flag.
Yellow flag. P7, that's it, we're done.
So let's stop here and get the car off the track. Okay, let's have a look at the carnage. So we're going to go to a chase cam and just have a look at the incidents here. Actually, no, let's go back to the start. I want to have a look to make sure that I left some room going into that first corner. Actually, what we'll do as well is we'll really turn the volume down again. That should make it a bit easier to follow. Yeah, there was someone I was concerned about whether or not I left room for them in the early stage of this lap. No, that's not what it was. That's not what it was at all. Is this what we were interested in? Yeah, we remember seeing that. Who's this now? Well, that was unfortunate. It's like Garrett's going to hit the wall, yeah. Now, is this what we saw up ahead on lap 1? Yeah, it is. So this is an interesting one. That's a bit of netcode, really. You can see that the cars don't really touch when the contact is initiated. But, yeah, I definitely deserved the incident point for that. Oh well. Oh dear. Race ender. To be fair, we were all absolutely at fault for that. Oh dear, that's completely unnecessary. Number 11 there just had absolutely no reason to be cutting through the track there. Oops. I've just... yeah, that's... Are we going to get... That's another wall scrape. And that's me losing it. Yeah. And I've just got the... I suppose there wasn't quite as much... And oh God. I deserve punishing for reversing onto the track like that. That was completely irresponsible, and I really should have thought about that a bit more. That's a blinker. And he's going to hit the outside wall, yeah. Lost control. Oh, cut the track, lost control, into the wall. Good night. And yeah, lost control again. Wall scrape. Is this going to be another wall scrape? It is. This is another wall scrape on the right hand side, I think. Yep. That's a wall scrape. A wall scrape. Yep. Wall scrape. Wall scrape. Oh, and he's lost control, and yeah. And this has got to be the end of the race now. He's just going to be parking up. Yeah, that's it. What's Jacob got for us? He's going to go he's straight into the wall. And Gareth's just going to go straight off the track. Great. Okay, fair enough. Looks like that's it. Well, let's go and have a look at the results then. Right, so this was, there were 14 splits, and this was the second split from the top. I didn't gain any safety rating, or I didn't lose any either, so that's good. But we did lose 11 iRating, so that's a bit of a disappointment, but frankly I deserved to lose it for losing control of the car. But yeah. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it and that you might join me next time. Good night.